You are in for a true treat. The wittiest, most intelligent content creator on YouTube. Always calm and polite. Here is the ineffable Muckster.
Hello, folks. So, I wasn't around at the time that Chris and Todd joined Finkel's panel this morning, but I did see a good chunk of it after. I'm not sure if it was a good thing or a bad thing that I wasn't around for it. Hey there, Cliff. I have a couple of things I want to say about it to Chris and Todd, both of whom pretend to be Finkel's friends. Now, we all know Finkel's an easygoing guy. He generally tries to get along with everybody. He's a good-natured guy. But let me tell you all something. There are only 3 fucking people on YouTube that are allowed to take advantage of Finkel's good nature. And Chris and Todd, neither one of you are one of them. I'm one, which is why I am also streaming this to Finkel's channel to make sure it gets seen by people. But the 2 of you, and especially you, Chris, who you were supposedly Finkel's friend before I ever started doing the YouTube thing, you totally disrespected Finkel on his own channel. You're lucky I wasn't around because I'm not putting up with that kind of shit. Hey there, Jose. I'll tell you, I'd like to see one or both of you try that again when I am around, because it won't happen. If you're going to go on Finkel's channel, you better show him proper respect. And again, I hate to say it, but it was mostly you, Chris. You're ranting like some sort of an idiot, just talking over everybody and doing your monologue thing. And the part that I watched, I heard you say your famous line. You go, I just came up here to ask one question. I've heard you say that shit before. I just wanted to ask one question, or I just wanted to say one thing. And then you sit there for 2 hours running your fucking mouth and going back to things that happened 2 years ago that nobody else cares about. Fine. You can do that on your channel. As far as I'm concerned, go over and do it on Todd's channel. What do I care? But you don't do it on Finkel's channel. Man, I know there was more I wanted to say, and now I can't even get my thoughts together. I'm pissed. You're lucky. I had company all afternoon. I couldn't come on right after I watched it, or I'd really be steaming. Hey, you 2 idiots. First of all, you don't realize how much you have in common. You're both the same. You think everybody's either for you or against you. You have your little enemies list. And I'll tell you what, Chris. A lot of people aren't happy that Finkel started hanging out over there at Todd's place. I've told him so to his face. Me and the other guys who are allowed to take advantage of his good nature have mocked him for it. But none of us say, oh, you're not allowed to go there. Or, hey, if you're going to go over there with that piece of shit, you can't be our friend anymore. That's the way you were acting, Chris. What kind of a person is that? You want to call yourself a friend? You know what's sad? You made Todd look good because he managed to stay there through most of the thing, talking in a level voice. And instead, you were going on and saying, oh, he's harassing my family and he wants to kill us. If it's all true, where's the fucking cops? And I'm not letting you off either, Todd. You were a part of it. You were egging them on. You know that. And you were saying stupid shit. By the way, a welfare check is not the same. I looked over there and I lost the word swatting. Swatting is not a welfare check. So stop saying that shit too. No, actually, Cliff, no, that would fit Christopher Ruff too. Somebody who I've never, I didn't like Christopher Ruff before it was cool to not like Christopher Ruff. No, I'm talking about for public safety, Chris. You know, him and Todd have this feud going on, and they decide to bring it into Finkel's channel today. And you know what? That could actually, nerdy, that could actually be a good thing if the two of you would actually come in and try to give your sides, probably not work out your differences, but at least have your say and let people know what your side is, but not sitting there yapping and yapping so that nothing gets through. Honest to God, I know I saw at the, oh, I see what you were saying now, Cliff. Yeah. I know at the end I saw Finkel said he made a mistake and he wouldn't let the two of you up together again. He'd only bring you separate. But I actually invite you to come over together again whenever I am here. Because I think we all know I'm not nearly as fucking polite as Finkel. I do keep my finger on the mute button. And by the way, Todd, I'd also have my finger on the camera button if you came in and started stuffing your mouth on camera, but that's a whole other thing. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say to you two and to anybody else out there. Like I said, there's 3. Count them. For those of you who actually can count that high. I know a lot of Todd's followers can't. There's 3 people that are allowed to fuck with Finkel. And none of you are one of them. So just keep that in mind from now on. I guess that's all I got. Hey, Ariel, you got anything to say? Maybe we'll talk about this again. I'll see y'all later. I'm going back to my TV show. Fucking assholes. Ariel said you're both assholes too. See you.
And that's the way it is.
Well, that was disappointing.